All right, what's up, everybody? Hope you guys are gonna enjoy this new video. Basically, what I'm doing is it's gonna be like an Invincible tier list based off of just like how cool the characters are. I'm just gonna be ranking the characters based off of how cool I personally think they are, and just like how much they overall contribute to the series. It's not gonna go off of like power level or like anything like that. Just like how cool and just overall how much I feel like they add to the entire show. Keep in mind, I'm a lazy piece of crap, so I haven't even finished the show. I'm like one episode away. I haven't seen the conquest fight yet. So I'm on season 3, episode 6 or episode 7, something like that. So one episode away. Let's get right into this. And yeah, my mic kind of has like an annoying, like retarded robotic echo sound. It's very slight, but just please bear with me, guys. It doesn't sound that bad, so yeah. Just get your favorite snack, get your waifu body pillow next to you, and just make sure to enjoy this video. All right, we're starting off strong here with Angstrom Levy, whatever the frick his name is. He's a really good villain, very well just thought out villain. However, I do feel like he just kind of falls short in some areas. Like he doesn't really have enough depth to him. Like he literally just gets his brain melted pretty much. It just turns into mashed potatoes, and then he just is on the hunt for Mark pretty much. Like he essentially just has a mental disorder when he was trying to do like the brain transfusion thing. So he lacks depth as a villain. The more I think of it, he's really not that good of a villain. So we're gonna put him at B, but I feel like compared to a lot of the characters on here, he might. I don't know. We're just gonna put him at B. He's an alright villain actually. This guy, Best Tiger. Pretty sure he was in season 3, episode 5 when one of the like evil Mark variants was fighting him. He just sucks. I'm pretty sure he shot at one of the Marks and he missed like all of his bullets, and then he just got like decapitated or something. He just died very easily. He's just a absolute buffoon. Then we have Big Goggle Mark. This guy's kind of a loser. I don't really know anything about him. I honestly don't even really remember him. So he's just gonna go in F. Kind of sucks. Biplane. Who is that idiot? Biplane. I don't know. I never even heard of this guy. I don't even think he's in the show. He's got to be like a fan made character. Invincible blue suit. The blue suit's kind of tough. I like it. And it symbolizes character growing because he didn't really want to be associated with his father. But it's a very cool, detail in the story. So I think it's blue suit Mark. He's pretty great. We gotta put him S tier. Bolt. Just a very minor character. Yeah, but he's not like quite terrible. He's a very minor. Brit, I don't even know. I think he's like one of the idiots here. He's alright. He's just there. He's just along for the ride. Bug Eye. Yeah, I have no idea who that is. Bulletproof Mark. He's kind of tough. I like his design. However, we barely see him, so he's still gonna get a C. Burly. This looks like some average like Home Depot worker. I don't even know who this guy is. Going to F. Business Baby. Business Baby had one of the most terrible debuts, however you say it, that I've ever seen in a show. He was fighting alongside the Big Mildew, which is the green guy. He's a villain or whatever. He just got completely clapped. I'm pretty sure the Big Mildew ended up falling on him, and he just got like pancaked, and he had like 30 seconds of screen time. So he's going in F. He actually just annoys me. Cast Iron. Who is that? Dinosaurus. I have no idea who that is. Director Erickson. This guy was somewhat, contributed to the story with Cecil's lore. He was pretty important. However, only got like a few minutes of screen time, so we can't put him that high. So I'll just put him C tier. He's not terrible. Flaxen Mark is we barely see him as well. Really don't have enough information to say anything about him. However, I do like his character design. It's a really nice like alien-esque design, and I think it's pretty cool. So put a C tier. A lot of C's and F's. Pretty sad so far. Goggleless Mark. This guy was kind of a demon, not gonna lie. When he was fighting Rex, I'm pretty sure he was the guy that killed Rex. Pretty crazy. I did like his personality. He was like really cocky. He was like just like a average, like pretty evil villain. I thought he was pretty cool. Pretty decent variant. Overall, I want to put him at like B. I just liked his aggressiveness. We have Great Wall. Yeah, just stay an F, buddy. Gretchen and Jessica Duvall, they're just so useless. They literally just died and had no purpose. They did kind of contribute to Powerplex's backstory. Obviously, that's the reason why he like started tweaking. And I think he might be the villain of season 4. That's actually what I'm really hyped for. When they make season 4, like 2 decades from now, Powerplex has got to be the villain. That would be a really cool villain. I like his backstory, and I somewhat agree with him. Not gonna lie, like his family, I mean his sister and niece just literally got killed by Omni-Man, so makes sense why he's mad. Iguana, I kind of remember this person, but not really. It's going in F. We're gonna need 2 categories just for F tier. Jacket Suit Mark, pretty cool, but nowhere even close to the other marks. Just kind of boring. So I'm not gonna go in F. You can't really go into F if it's a mark. It's still a mark. So we gotta put it C. Gene and Riley, this duo or whatever, they were searching for the Pharaoh's curse, and the Pharaoh couldn't possess them because they're female, and they're like, oh, you're sexist, even though isn't that the opposite of sexism? Because he didn't want to possess them, so wouldn't that be a good thing? Wouldn't that be anything opposite of sexist because he's not possessing a woman? Very ethical discussion here. I could go into that for a long time. But they're kind of boring. They really did nothing. They're actually so useless. What did they even do? They went on Mars or whatever planet it was to dig up the Pharaoh and just literally did nothing. So wow, that was they're just a waste of time. Kid Thor. Who is that? Kill Cannon. This guy was kind of cool. I just wish like he was a little bit more powerful. He was a very minor villain, but I respect him trying. He ended up getting clapped by Mark, I'm pretty sure, but he's still gonna get a C. Knockout. They're just really useless heroes. They suck. All right, I'll rank it to like F tier. The people in front, like the closest up here, they're still better than all the other ones behind. So like Knockout would be the worst, and then Komodo Dragon, another useless guy. I honestly don't even think like half of these have screen time, to be honest. Kursk, who is Kursk? I feel like I want to get flamed in the comments when I don't know who that is. So Kyle is Amber's new boyfriend. He also like Seance Dog, which is like the comic that Mark likes or whatever the frick it is. He's alright, just like an average guy. I don't really hate him. He was kind of chill. He seemed like a chill guy. Seems like he'd just be, you know, that one friend that's just like always there. Okay, Mark 6, the mask Mark is so tough. I'm not gonna lie, he's cool, and he like told the other Mark to F off. He was like F off, or whatever. So that was a pretty fire line. Pretty good quote from Mark number 6. So, but I mean, literally all he said was F off, pretty much. So can't get put into B tier, the like main villain or like the second main villain of the show, just by saying F off. So he's gonna go like he's the best Mark variant we have so far. I'm putting Bolt. I like how retarded this tier is. It goes from C to F, and then there's a Z. It literally just goes to Z. That's pretty crazy. We have Mark Grayson. I assume that's just Mark before he really got his powers, or whatever. This is pretty cool. This is like a good start to the series. This is a nice arc when he threw a trash bag into space at work. That was pretty cool. So that's a good Mark. He's going to A. Maskless Mark is tough. Like, he just looks cool. Like, the hair is pretty fire. He puts this Dylan Latham sea salt spray in his hair. That's pretty tough. So, putting that B. Mohawk Mark is really tough. He's also kind of annoying, though, not gonna lie, but I think it's cool, like, how they had a Mohawk character. And, doesn't really, he does say much. He says more than, like, most of the other Mark variants, but, nothing crazy, but I do think he's cool. So he's gonna go right here, right behind Mark number 6. Mustache Mark. This guy is, we're gonna just put him here, right here. He deserves to be C. Olga, she's a baddie, not gonna lie. My favorite Russian baddie. However, doesn't really do anything. Just because she's bad, we're putting her in B. She gets the pretty privilege. Omni Mark. This is kind of tough. Like, it's just like him if he just followed in his dad's footsteps instead of getting beat crap out of by his dad. He's pretty cool. Yeah, he's still going in C though. I don't even know why I was glazing him just to put him in C. Omnipotus. I kind of remember this guy. I don't think he was there for too long. He's going in like high F. Pangea, who is that? Another meetup person. Paul just said nice, 9 to 5, average guy. Probably works a job as like an accountant or something. He's kind of low testosterone. Honestly, he's a little, I don't know, he just always seems defeated. He just always seems like he has like a zinc deficiency or something like that. But overall, I think he's pretty cool just because he's a very nice guy. And I think he cares about Debbie so far. Who knows, he could start like beating the crap out of her soon. Like, you never know. He might just, he might pick up the Jack Daniels and just start beating his wife, start beating Mark. But I don't think so. I think he's just a chill guy from the scene. He's pretty emotional. He's a good guy. He's actually gonna go right behind Angstrom. I think he's a very nice character, a good, replacement for Omni-Man in the household, whatever. Not a replacement for Omni-Man, but like he's a decent father figure for Mark. Okay, Phantom Mark is tough. I don't think he said a single word, but he just looks really cool. So he's gonna go in front of, right behind Mask Mark. Polly, who is this buffoon? Prisoner Mark is just so tough. I think he said like one thing, but he just looks really sick. Very cool alien type thing. So he's gonna go right in front of Paul. Professor Ock. Wasn't this guy here for like literally like 2 seconds? He was when Mark was going through like the different multiverses or whatever. Professor Ock was there. Obviously he's like a spinoff of Spider-Man, and there was also like a Spider-Man spinoff too. They were doing like a Spider-Man crossover, like a reference. Yeah, this guy did not deserve to be anywhere. Radcliffe, he's just Radcliffe. Reanimate, they're actually really cool, and they come in clutch too, because like for a robot like that has no powers, literally just like a robot, they're insane. They beat the crap out of one of the other Marks, and they're just strong as crap, and like they're really tough actually. I'm pretty sure they beat Mark in a fight one time, like nearly killed him or something. Like, they're really overpowered. I'd love to have one as like a bodyguard or something. They're tough. They're going right in front of Paul. Rick Sheridan, whatever. I'm pretty sure this is the zesty guy that's in a relationship with William. He's like a Chad though. Doesn't really do anything, but he somewhat contributes, I guess, right here in F tier, because like he has more contribution than anyone else here in the F tier row. So he's gonna go there. Seance Dog, Sesquids, they're Sequids, what are they called? They're kind of cool. No, I can like barely breathe. The humidity in my room is like freaking 40. About to die. I might just pass out halfway through the video, but it is what it is. They're kind of cool, I guess, but I don't know. They're just Sequids. Sinister Mark is pretty tough. I like the black goggles. This dude's just an absolute demon. He's pretty much King Von in the Invincible universe. So we're gonna put him like, I can't believe Olga's in B. What was I thinking? But we're gonna put him like right here, right above Paul. So Supreme Lizard. This guy was one of the worst villains. He did absolutely nothing. He just inspired his people with false hopes and then ended up dying. I'm pretty sure he died. I don't even know. That's how forgettable he is. He's gonna go to like right above whoever these nobodies are. Next we have Tech Jacket. Tech Jacket. Who the frick is Tech Jacket? Tethered Tyrant. This is the Zesty guy again, and he did a pretty. I don't know. There's honestly no point of him. Like they had like a 30-second, like a 20-minute opening for this guy, Tethered Tyrant, and his freaking husband or whatever, and all that just for him to get beat up by Mark and just like thrown in jail. This is such a useless character. Then the Hunk, absolutely nobody. Thrag, I haven't gotten to Thrag because I'm so lazy, but I'm sure he's like really cool. So because I don't know who he is, we're gonna put him in like B. Also, I've heard a lot of people say that he doesn't have enough like depth for a villain. He's just outright evil and just wants to conquer Earth and just make the Viltrum Empire stronger. So I'm just gonna use all my deductive reasoning, my high school education, just to put him in B. Two Punch Man? No way. They have a One Punch Man reference. This guy's kind of cool. I don't know. I haven't gotten to him yet, but he's cool. Viltrumite Mark. He looks just very cool. I've seen him a bit so far where I'm at, season 3, episode 7. I've already kind of seen him, but I haven't seen the full extent of his power. But he does look really tough, so we're putting that like right here. Wolfman, he's just like wolf. He's like a rip-off battle beast pretty much, but he's definitely not. So Zaim, I don't know who this nobody is. Aquarius was, he tried his best against the fight with Omni-Man. He really tried to survive. He hit Omni-Man with the freaking water gun, the squirt gun, and then he's got pulverized pretty much, but he at least tried. I think he's pretty cool. Right below Angstrom. That's fair. King Lizard. Yeah, you suck. Martian Man was pretty cool. Not too much of a big impact on the story, but he tried again against Omni-Man before he got his head, but it'll go right above these guys. Right there. Queen Lizard. You can put an F. Red Rush, one of the biggest goofballs of all time. He could have easily okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just spitting out a TikTok opinion. I'm just regurgitating it, so like don't start going crazy. But he could have beat Omni-Man in the fight if he just played defense. So he's going all the way here in F. However, I do think his power is pretty cool. I mean, he's literally just a Flash. Rip off Flash. So yeah, he's going there. Salamander, who are you, buddy? War Woman was pretty cool. She actually did really good against the fight with Omni-Man. She probably did the most damage. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm almost positive she did the most damage. She held up a really good fight. If only Red Rush locked in, she definitely would have been alive right now. So she's gonna go right behind Aquarius, or yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the name. Denise. AU Donald. I don't know who Denise is. I mean, I don't know if it's like Donald's wife or something. I assume it's just like a different disguise of Donald. I don't know. Doug Cheston, this guy was in there for 3 seconds. Tucker Brandyworth, I don't even know who that is. Worst Fist, this is the guy that kind of got Cecil to the position that he's in today. He was with Cecil. When he was fighting against Cecil, he had the bomb that he planted the bomb that gave Cecil the scar on his face. Pretty good. Honestly, I think I'm gonna put him in C, like right here in C. Because without him, Cecil wouldn't be the man he is today, So Furnace. Let's go there. Green Ghost is useless. She did absolutely nothing. Agent Spider. Pretty cool. I like the way he looks, but obviously he was just there for like a small crossover reference, so still going like here. Angstrom Jr., this kid, Mark, just grabbed Angstrom Jr.'s head and just squeezed it pretty much, so that sums up why he's an F. He didn't really do anything. He's alright. He's the guy that made... Oh, wait, actually, now that I think that he's the guy that made all those robots, what are they called? The Reanimant. So technically he does have a pretty impact. Since I rated the Reanimant so high, I think it's only fair to rate Sinclair decently high as well. We get to see. Isotope, he's just like, this guy's like the #1 switch up of all time when he switched up on the guy with the auto-tune, Machine Head. So kind of fake for doing that, not gonna lie. But that was put enough. Mega Maniac, who are you? Mr. Sawyer, whatever the freaking name is. Octoboss. Darkwing 2, I don't know what the difference is, but he's just Batman or Robin in one, I guess. He's going to see. Going to see. I gotta speed something for. Alright, I'm gonna do like just a rush through all these guys. I'm gonna do a red rush through the rest of the tier list. So Fight Master and Dropkick, they're pretty useful. They just pretty useless. They just called Mark into their universe, be like, oh, help me overthrow the king or whatever. So they kind of just wasted his time pretty much. So they're going to an F. Giant, this guy was cool. He was like a 6-year-old kid that just had powers that would turn him into a giant. Machine Head is pretty cool. I like how he's actually funny as crap, and the autotune is a pretty funny, feature of his, pretty funny characteristic. So he's gonna go right above Paul. He's cool. Oliver Grayson. Oliver Grayson's really cool. I like how it's like the little brother of Mark, and he kind of aspires to be like his dad, and kind of another side of the story. Because we always get Mark, and Mark's always like, oh, you know, my dad or whatever. He's crashing out. I'll never be like my dad. And then on the other hand, Oliver admires his dad. He wants to be like his dad. So it shows both sides of the same coin with him and Mark conflicting. I think he adds a really good element to the story where kind of shows like how Mark interacts with him as like his little brother. So I think he's just really cool. He's going in A. Oliver Grayson goes definitely A tier. And Dresser, the mom of my goat Oliver, she's pretty cool. But at the end of the day, I'm not rating a cockroach, you know, anything above C tier. So Becky Duvall, okay, she's a loyal wife, not gonna lie. She literally died for her husband. Same for this kid. Lucan, who are you? Mr. Liu, this guy sucked. He just turned into a dragon and then got absolutely pummeled. The narrator is pretty cool, actually. I think he's a good narrator. I almost forgot there was a narrator, but like whenever the two characters are fornicating or whatever, you'll hear the narrator and he'll be like, well, now we'll turn our attention to something else as Eve and Mark are getting absolutely busy in the bedroom. So we're just gonna put him C. I think he's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think this is the guy that came down from his planet Thraxa and then invited Mark. He was like, oh, you gotta go see your dad or whatever. He's pretty cool. From right here. Powerplex, I feel like he's crazy villain potential. His backstory is pretty good. Essentially, his backstory is just that his niece and sister, Gretchen and whatever the other lady, both ended up getting killed by Omni-Man during the fight, and then he blames Invincible for just like, I guess, just being reckless in the fight, or just like not really fully valuing the lives of the people that he wasn't able to save. And I'd be mad too if I was this guy. I mean, literally his family died, and then Invincible just goes on and just doesn't deal with the consequences of his actions. So I think he's a very good villain. He has a lot of potential. Like we only just see him in season 3, episode 5 or 6. So I think he's a lot of good potential to be a major threat in season 4. Therefore, I want to put him above Angstrom. Actually, I see crazy potential. He's a good prospect. The Elephant. This guy just a minor, you know, hometown villain. You're just there, steals a few dollars or whatever, and then calls it a day. Not really a big threat, but we're gonna put him like right here. Amber Bennett. I know a lot of people like to hate on Amber or whatever, but I honestly feel like she was pretty good. Like she was a pretty well developed character. She was a good first girlfriend for Mark. And honestly, I like her better than Eve. I feel like she was definitely essential to Mark's character development and really like let him prioritize. It really made Mark think about what he wants to prioritize and really contributed to his character. Because he was like, all right, should I hang out with her all day or should I start taking the, you know, fighting crime, saving the world? Should I take that more seriously or should I focus on college and relationships? And really had to, you know, she really let Mark develop to himself as a man. I feel like she overall is a good character. I really liked her. I thought she was a nice character. With that being said, she's going high C. Art Rosenbaum, this guy's cool. He designs the suits. Nothing more to be said. And he gives pretty good life advice. He's going right above Machine Head. Actually, right above. He's going pretty high. I think he's cool. Damien Darkblood. I actually forgot about this guy. Season 1, he's pretty much like the Hellboy. He's a detective. I thought he was really cool, but I really want to see him come back in season 4. I thought he was cool. I liked his whole persona. Doc Seismic, pretty boring. General Telia, pretty boring. Mauler Twins, pretty cool. Queen Arya, pretty boring. Alan the Alien, who doesn't like Alan the Alien? Just a chill alien. And his personality is cool. Got like a bubbly personality, and his power is so sick. Like every time he has a near-death experience, he gets even stronger. He's going into A tier. Anissa, she's a baddie, so we're just gonna put her right here. Battle Beast is so tough. I have like 10 Battle Beast edits on my phone. Conquest is tough. Stand ready for my arrival, but I haven't even gotten to that part. General Craig, this guy's kind of cool, I guess. Shapesmith, he's alright. Thaddeus, who are you? William Quackwell, my favorite Zesty King. Black Samson, alright. Duplicate, alright. The Immortal. This guy's so useless, not gonna lie. I was gonna put him in C, but he's just so useless. He just whines and freaking moans the whole time and doesn't do anything. Monster Girl, her voice is like the perfect octaves to where it just is so annoying and it makes my eardrums bleed. Multi-Paul, guy sucks. Off. Jesus Christ. My braces got stuck in like my gum. I almost died. Robot. He's kind of cool, but he's a child predator if you think about it, because he literally made himself into a 13-year-old, so then he could groom her pretty much. But he's still cool, just because that we're putting up into S to Z tier. I'm playing. Put him like right here. Rudy, actual predator, going in F tier. And it just really annoys me. He's got the worst personality. After all, he's a freaking AI. Freaking Ray, she's kind of bad. Not gonna lie, I feel like she's a little bad. Like, has good potential. I'd clap that for sure. He's going to see. Rexplode, he's cool. Actually, in the beginning, I hated him, but like, kind of grew him. He's a very funny character and he was very selfless. Always sacrificed his life, and he was just troubled. You know, he was put back and forth between adoption agencies as a kid. I'm sure he has way more lore than that, but I think he's cool. He's going into A. Adam Wilkins, the worst dad of all time. Absolute piece of crap. I like Eve. I feel like she just needs more personality though. She's kind of just there. Honestly, I think Amber had more personality than her. She's going like right here. Betsy Wilkins, she's okay, mom, but she's going C, I guess. Cecil Stedman, he's pretty cool. Obviously, he had a falling out with Mark, but I just like his whole persona. He's pretty tough, so we're gonna put him like right here. Debbie Grayson, W mother. She's a very good mother. You know, I'm surprised she hasn't like crashed out for dealing with Omni Man and then her son and then Oliver. I don't know how she does it. She's going in Z. Honestly, mom of the year. Think about it. Think about it. This woman alone, this Asian woman, this Asian woman, not Asian. She was able to make a Viltrumite warrior forget about his duty to conquer Earth, and instead he settled down and married her for like 20 years. That's an insane feat right there. She single-handedly diffused a Viltrumite warrior. So that, let alone just that by itself, puts her in Z tier, whatever Z tier is. Donald Ferguson, very loyal agent. He's kind of cool and he had some tough moments, so he's going like right here. Underrated character. Invincible. Where do I start? Invincible. You're wonderful, man. Omni-Man, such a great character, lots of depth, personality. He's absolutely amazing. Big Mildew. Actually, we're gonna put him right next to his best friend right here, Business Baby, and Thick Omni-Man. Hopefully we can see some Thick Omni-Man in season 4, but for now we haven't seen him yet. But you know, he's training them glutes to be prepared for season 4. So guys, this is the tier list. It took like, I don't even know how long this video was, like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, pretty long tier list. Sorry if it's boring. I'm gonna try my best to like edit it to make it kind of like fun or whatever, kind of engaging, you know. But yeah, it's my first tier list. Obviously, don't take it too serious. I know my opinions kind of suck, but that's only because I haven't really finished the show, so I guessed on like half of these. I'm just experimenting like right now with different content because I'm not sure if I want to do tier lists or I might just do a bit of whatever I find interesting. So this is pretty cool doing my first tier list video. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. See you guys.